Okay, and welcome to another animation. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use pegs effectively. Now, pegs you can use for many different uses, like you can use it to create some real depth to your animations if you want to, use the camera in 3D view, which we'll run through on another tutorial. And it really brings out depth and brings out smoothness to it as well. So rather than animating things frame by frame and getting it a bit jerky in places, like my naked guy here, it'll make it look really smooth as it's doing it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make my creation here, Mr. Random Nonsense, we're going to make him run. Now the animation's a bit shaky because the idea of the animation was for it to not be spot on. So I get a bit lazy sometimes. I can't be bothered doing detailed animations or anything like that. I probably will one day, but for now, I do shitty, pardon my French, I do rubbish, jerky animation. So if we press play, there he is, he runs. So we've got him extended over 30 frames, well, 34 frames, and he just does the same thing. So it's just basically repeating. So he's not moving, he's not going anywhere at a minute. But that's because you don't want to draw him. The idea of this is you would do it on a onion skin, and you would do the animation, and you would get the animation spot on, and then you'd animate it in the camera view to make him move. So rather than having him start here, for instance, and having him end here, frame by frame, it doesn't really work, because what you're going to do is you're going to take this whole grid where he's running on, and you're going to make the whole grid move with him, because he just stays center, but the whole grid will move once he's moving. So what you need to do first off is come down here, and you want to attach a peg. So go on here, click on Add Peg Element, click on the guy you want to move, or if you want to move an object like a car or something, click on him. Drag them into the peg, so then that attaches them into the peg. And then from there, pull that down a bit, is go into camera view. And as you can see, he's here, he's ready to go. Like you see the grids there. Sometimes he might be a bit big. You might want to scale him down a bit or scale him up, depending on how you want him to look. And then what you want to do is click on the actual peg. So you don't want to click on the animation, you want to click on the peg, and you want to get the transform tool, and what it gives you is it gives you this blue and red marker. Now the blue marker is just like as a point of reference, really, that you'd put as just anywhere, really. I won't bother about that. I won't concern myself with that just yet. It's the red marking that you want to be ready for. So what that's going to be, this is going to be ready for your starting point. So once you click and drag the peg over, and just zoom out a bit, so what you're going to do is, once you've dragged him to his start point, it creates this blue marker in the middle of the red circle, and it gives you like another marking on here. So that's his start point. So he's still not moving yet. But what you want to do, if you go all the way to the end of your timeline, click this red circle and drag him over. As you can see, it's stretching him out, and it's stretching this bit out. This is going to be his his running distance and speed, because you can edit this bit here and make him faster, but we won't concern ourselves with that just yet. So clicking back to the start, press play, and he's running. Bit slow, so you can always, go back to the end frame, click on it, and drag it out a bit further. So he runs a bit further. And there he is, our running man. And as you can see, this is determining the speed as it's going. If you want to get rid of that, you can just click camera and just watch him move. Let's zoom in on the camera a bit. Press play. He's fast. Faster than Usain Bolt. Yeah. Look at that, and his willy's bouncing up and down. Again, another sexual reference, but that's what I'm known for. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll check you later.